How can we use the simplest tools that we already have inside Ableton Live to help us find inspiration, come up with fresh ideas and potentially beat writer's block so you never run out of ideas and always getting flood of fresh ideas? The answer is experimentation, right? So I experimented a little bit and allowed myself to use Ableton tools only for this production session, and in this video I want to share with you what I came up with and how you can use them too in your very own way to get fresh and unique ideas for your very own productions, right? Ready? Let's jump right in. Hey friend, before we start, I quickly want to give you something for free that you can download and instantly use in your tracks, which is my soft but snappy Rominimal Ableton Live kick template. I call it like this because it lets you quickly make custom kicks, right? They are perfectly fit to your taste, to your needs, because oftentimes I found that whenever I add a kick sample and then on some level I add some more tracks, some more elements, melodic and percussion and whatnot, and on some level that sample that I chosen before doesn't fit perfectly into the track anymore, and searching for a new sample, kick sample, can take quite a bit of time, and that's why I created this highly adjustable kick template with layers and stuff. You can really make it long, short, punchy, soft, deep, dark, however you want it, right? Classic sounding. And if you want that, you can download it for free. It's my gift to you because you're watching this video. Simply click the link below or in this corner here, and now let's dive into this week's video. Hope you enjoy it, hope it resonates with you. Okay, I play you the track very quickly, just an idea right now. Okay, so the first tool is this Waveshaper plugin, and I used this preset sound here, a bit warmer, but I adjusted it. The main thing I adjusted was the curve type, right? And I moved it to Waveshaper, and then I played with the frequency, and I found that you can get really nice results out of it. This is hi-hat pattern, right? Especially if I move this frequency. I found we get some variations, right? Subtle variations. Now what I did was using it on a send channel, and I sent different tracks to it, right? And what I also used was a simple LFO on frequency here and in random setting, right? And I also used a tape delay after that, echo, sorry, and very short amounts of feedback. So we get those kind of sounds, right? Get those variations from the frequency. It's very subtle, to be honest. But we want, or at least I want, subtlety. Some hidden stuff that is not obviously audible, right? And then with the reverb, get some really nice effects, some effect bursts and whatnot, right? And I did this also for this sound here. right? Then what I also did was using the Waveshaper on the main drums. Just to make it a little bit more nasty sounding. Right? Check this out quickly. Sounds already drier, right? All those effects. Okay, so that's tool number one, Waveshaper, using it as a send or on individual tracks, and using the Waveshaper and also controlling with an LFO the frequency, right? And you can also play with all those kind of things. And after that I use a tape reverb with very short amount of delay time, right? And by the way, I also control that with the LFO. Sorry, I forgot about that. Tool number two, you already saw that on the hi-hats, which is the dynamic tube, right? Also a stock plugin. And I like to use it to make things a little bit sharper, a little bit more snappy, a little bit more nasty. And I found it works great on hi-hat tracks or claps, maybe even on kicks. I haven't tried that, to be honest. Those are the normal hats without the plugin, right? Can make it really short if I want to, and I play with this envelope dial here, right? Release. Can also adjust the tube mode, so we get really interesting sounds here. Actually like this one. Can make it really short if you want to. And you can imagine how a clap sounds, right? If you do that on a clap, let's have a quick listen. This is simple 909 drum pattern, right? From Ableton Live. Try clap without the plugin. Really snappy. Crunchy. You can make shit really crunchy. I love that, personally, my taste. Tone. Can you hear the chicken? I'm in the woods while I'm recording this. Right? Can really experiment with that. So Yeah, this works great on hi-hats, claps, and maybe even percussion stuff. Dynamic tube, plugin number 2. Then the third one is a function from Ableton. You probably know about that since I'm a really bad piano player. Actually, I don't play any piano or having any knowledge of musical background or whatnot. I just work with what I can, and the simplest thing for me is if I have something in mind, I just record my voice, and then Ableton has this great function, convert melody to new MIDI track, and that's what I did. This. Sounds so shitty, right? And then I created this one. This is the MIDI, right? Without, because I was listening to this track and then I thought, and I was humming, and I was like, and then I come up with this. Right? Again, sending this to the Waveshaper and reverb stuff here, so I get those short little effect bursts. Do I get them? I think I should. Yes. Just now and then, because the waveform is random, right? Yes. So I get those random bursts here and there from all kind of different sounds. This one. Right? Without. This one is not sent to that. So yeah, and last but not least, great function by the way, again, melody to MIDI conversion. It's not always perfect, but for me it works, just to get an idea from my head into Ableton Live, and then I can still adjust it, right? Just humming something, even with the built-in microphone, doesn't really matter, and then at least you get the template kind of, and then you can adjust it from there. It's not perfect, but it gives me something to work with, and hopefully this is inspiring to you as well. Then the fourth and last tool is, again, very simple. I have this sound here that gives a lot of drive, I would say, to the track. Without. Okay. And then I have this pad sound here. Or pad, whatever it is, soundscape. And what I wanted is not, kind of vibrating the sound a little bit, and I used the gate, sidechaining it to this track here, but not too much. just that it vibes a little bit. I mean, this is a taste thing. I'm not sure yet if I will keep that, but I think I will. Um, just in general, gate is great if you want to, yeah, vibe something with another track, kind of. And it's a simple way to do it. You can also use a compressor for sure, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the gate. No, I like the gate because I can just drop it in, use the threshold and two button setting, and then I'm ready to go. Yeah, and those are the simple tools. They are really simple, right? But as you can see, we can work with them, we can get results out of them, and that's all what counts in the end, right? Doesn't really matter what we use as long as we get results out of them. And yeah, let me know if you have any other tools that you like inside Ableton Live, how you use them in a simple way. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you next week. Cheers. Bye bye.